There we go. Okay. Oh my, it is too much to figure out. So please let me know if you can hear me, see me, send me hearts, send me whatever we can do. There we are. Hello. Hi everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is my second year with Jingle and Mingle. And so I'm very pleased with that. Just going to keep bouncing out here. So I'm in two different places. So hopefully you're finding me
Jingle Mingle's good.
somewhere. And we're just checking on all the other places. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Amy from amysews.com. I have two lives. I have Amy Bachman Sew and Quilt. I have a retail store where I'm a brother Janome Bernina dealer. And then in Amy Sews is where we do our memberships and our subscriptions. So I have a scan and cut, which is what we're going to do today. I love my brother scan and cut. That's one of our subscriptions. We also do sergers, which is over there. And then we do applique tea towels. So there's a lot going on. Hi, Terry. North Texas is in the house. Hi, Natalie, the ginger quilter. I love her. Then Miss Pam, who just finished up, is truly an artist, right?
It's up on all three.
I do everything that people create for me to cut. Painting isn't in my wheelhouse ever. So, but today we're going to be talking about stickers. And I know you're going to say stickers. I'm addicted to stickers, right? And if you don't have a scan and cut, you may have a Cricut, a Silhouette. If you don't have anything, there's always your scissors, right? That's just what it is. Grab your scissors, you can still make them. So sticker paper, you can purchase anywhere, any of the Mart stores, office supply stores, Amazon. I have the ones that I use. Somebody will be posting an Amazon, the link to my Amazon thing. You don't have to buy them through me, but at least you can see what I'm talking about. So we're going to use stickers to make some really cute projects for the holidays. And it's one way to really simply add some detail, right? I don't know if you have bought a greeting card lately, but they are so expensive. Envelopes are expensive. Anything paper is expensive. So we're going to try to be a little budget friendly. So what kind of printer? Well, over my shoulder is my brother Print Moda. It's a fabric printer. It's an inkjet printer. Okay. And I do all my stickers on it. I have an Epson Eco Tank. We have another brother printer back in the warehouse, another Epson out on the other store. So I have inkjet. If you have laser jet, you just need to make sure you get the appropriate paper. There's not a whole lot of sticker paper for laser because it's heat, right? So that's sometimes that kind of, you can use whatever printer you have. I have a $200 printer. That's a $900 printer behind me, but the quality is impeccable. I love that printer. So anyhow, but don't need a whole lot. And if you don't have a printer, well, you can take them to Walmart or Staples or someplace and they will print them for you. So in the guides, I posted the link for the PDF for the sticker. So what are you getting? You are getting, these are free, by the way. You're getting a mirror image of these little stickers for one of our projects. You're getting kind of these funky stickers because I think this makes a great gift. And I'm going to show you what it's all about. And I already took one off of here. But you're getting just some simple labels and just kind of a mishmash of things, right? So I'm going to show you on my laptop, I work in a program called Canva, Canva. It's free, right? If you're a Silhouette person, you have your Silhouette. If you're a Cricut, you have your Cricut software. If you have a scan and cut, Brother Canvas Workspace does not have a print and cut feature because the scanner does all the work. And I'm going to show you how that works. But if you're in a PC, right, a laptop, Windows, you have Paint program works well. And another app you have built in, it may not be exposed. If you do your little search bar down there, it's called the snipping tool. You just do snipping tool. And we're going to show you how to do a screen capture. I'm using a Mac today, so my commands will be a little bit different, and I will share those with you as we go. So sticker paper. Sticker paper comes shiny, right? Like shiny, shiny. It comes transparent, where the stickers are. This one I'll just tear off because the stickers are, let me put my hand behind it. You can see through it. So Pam does beautiful Bible journaling. And so these are nice when you want to see through what you're doing, or you have a pretty background. Sometimes the transparent stickers are just kind of fun. I did one here on a plastic bag. I'm going to switch cameras here in a second so you can see everything. But when I put something inside of it, it's clear, like stained glass. These transparent stickers work. They come in 8.5 by 11 sheets, right? You really can't get them any bigger than that for your printer. But if you have a small window that maybe you want to block some of the view from the neighbor or whatever, these clear stickers are your answer. There are matte colored stickers, which is kind of what I'm working with today. They're the most inexpensive, right? So, again, the most inexpensive stickers that you can purchase. I will tell you the shiny ones, depending on your printer, when you have to let them dry really well, because there's black ink on my hands, because you go like that with your hand and the ink comes off. So they really, really have to dry. Oh, Denise is in the house. Our crafty DIYer. Just love her, and I love her stuff. There's so many talented women in this group, and you're getting such a broad spectrum of arts and crafts and baking and just a lot. All right, so we're matte stickers, shiny stickers, transparent stickers. There's holograph stickers. There's waterproof stickers. So this is a waterproof sticker here that was bought. We just got back from Alaska on a scan and cut cruise, and that's sewandsailcruise.com. We have 2 new cruises coming up in May, but they're sewing and embroidery. I do a little bit of everything, so it's kind of hard, but this is a little thicker of a sticker because this is waterproof. Okay, so you print a regular sticker, right? And then you layer a waterproof laminate on top, and then you cut them out. So what I mean by waterproof, don't put them in your dishwasher. Right. So these are good for your coolers, your drink cups, anything along those lines, as long as you aren't dishwashering them. And I'm sure there's tons more stickers, but anyhow, let's get to be creative with the stickers. So let me just show you. This is just a plain white envelope. Right. My lights are weird today. Plain white envelope, and you put a cute little sticker on it, and it really kind of adds a lot of detail. And when I switch cameras, you'll see this is just the simple piece sticker. Right? It's a nice way to seal envelopes, to add a little bit more. This is an envelope I made. I'm going to show you how to make it, but this has that clear sticker, the transparent sticker. So you're seeing the blue come through. And the front project, right? So I already print everything out. I'm going to take the scan and cut, and I'm going to cut, but we're going to make some of these little toothpick holders. We were in North Carolina at this beautiful winery, and we were there with Ed's family, and it was great. They had a beautiful gift shop, as normally I got a shop, right? So I go through and I see these toothpicks with these little toppers on them. I'm like, oh, those are so gorgeous. I'm like, I could make those, right? I have a t-shirt that says I can make that, because chances are I can, but I just don't have time to do anything. So I don't do anything. So Ed goes, well, just buy them because you don't have time to make them. So I picked up the bottom, I turned it upside down. They were $25 for 30 toothpicks. Now, if your family eats like my family, there's not enough money in the world to supply toothpicks to everywhere. All right, let's hop on over to my scan and cut so you can see how cool it is when I do these stickers. The mats are sticky, of course, and you may be familiar with the Cricut or a Silhouette. But the scan and cut, of course, it works with all Brother embroidery machines. We cut out fabric, cork, leather, felt, I cut out everything, right? So I put it on my mat, nice and sticky. Now on my screen, oops, sorry. There it is. On my screen, on my scan and cut, I'm going to tell it I want to scan. I want a direct cut. I want to cut directly what's on the mat. I want to do my scan and cut, and I'm going to hit start. And what's going to happen is there's actually a scanner in there, like your printer and scanner, right? So it's going to scan the background for me. It's recognizing everything that's on the background on my screen. There it is. I'm saying, yep, that looks like my pictures. Now I'm just going to crop away what I call the noise. My mats are always kind of torn and dirty and weird, and there's a lot going on in these mats. They get used and abused. I go to preview, and I can see little black lines around all of my stickers, which is what I want. It found the actual outline of all my stickers. So here I could add a margin if I want to. Like I can take the black line and push it out a little bit further, or I could make it closer. I could choose a shape. I can edit and change things, delete things. I'm just going to say, okay. And I'm going to say, you can see just the outlines here. That's what it's going to cut. I'm going to say, please select. I'm going to cut. Now, before I cut, like if I was cutting paper, I'd want to cut all the way through. If I was cutting fabric, I'd want to cut all the way through. But with stickers, I just want to do what's called a half cut. And that's built in because the scan and cut so automatic with the blade depth, and I don't have to worry about what to dial anything to, what to set anything to. Half cut is on, and sticker paper is a little heavier, so I did increase it just a little bit. I'm going to hit start. It's going to tell me it's going to take about 2 minutes. You can hear the machine calibrate on the mat. And now we're just going to let it cut. While that's cutting, we're going to play. So I brought images onto my screen. I'm just going to show you how to do a quick screen capture. What I'm not going to do is lecture you on copyright, okay? There are people out there making tons of money, making stickers, selling stickers, but they're using their own artwork, okay? So when I show you these screen captures, it's not my artwork. I'm not going to sell it. And I don't care if you change it. If it's not your artwork, it's not your artwork. And it's covered under copyright protection. So now that we've done the lecture. So this is my Canva program. And again, it's free. I pay for the more expensive version. All I have to do is come up here to elements. And I'm going to type in Santa hat sticker and spell it right. Oh my gosh, Amy. I had so many tech issues as usual. I'm a little nervous this morning. So there is Santa, and I'm going to plop him on here. And I'm going to change my background. Now, you can do this in Paint. You can do this in whatever simple program you have. You have Pages as far as Mac is concerned. You're just going to get all your stickers on here. And what else do we want to do? We want to do gingerbread. Here, my scan and cut quit. Let's bring them on here. And if life is good, I don't like that purple. That purple takes up a little too much. I take up a little too much ink, but I want some contrast. The scan and cut, to be honest with you, likes a little bit of contrast. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to download this, and I'm going to do a PNG, which is fine. And if all goes well, my printer cooperates because that was the one that was making me crazy. So these are ones that are built in. I have permission to use them. Everything is fine. I don't hear the printer, but that's a different discussion. So here. All right. So I'm going to just go to my regular Safari, Google, whatever we want to use. And I'm going to check on my printer real quick. Printer's offline. Well, it's really not. All right, we'll see what happens. You get the idea. So I'm going to go, you can go to Safari, Google, whatever you use, and you're just going to type in image, clip art, and let's do Santa hat. Now, all these Santa hats are going to come up. Again, these are not my artwork. So I'm just letting you know. Now, if you make these toothpicks and you use them in your house, and you throw them away, I don't know if anybody's going to, you know, how it is. So you can see this little checkerboard. That just means that it is a transparent background, right? Which doesn't matter to me too much as far as I'm concerned. I just want to do a screen capture. So here it is. Now I'm on a MacBook, so I'm going to do Command-Shift-4, and that lets me just grab the image. If you are on a PC, you're going to want to grab that snipping tool. That will change your life, that snipping tool. To get a screen capture. Oh my gosh, the printer's turning on. Life is good. So I'm going to go back to Canva because that's what I have open to do this on. It could be Pages, it could be Paint, whatever. Go to my downloads. And I'm going to drag over. What I just did, sorry. Oh, I bet it's on my desktop. Oh, I have to upload it, sorry. Go to uploads, upload file. There's my screenshot. Now, again, if you are on a PC, you're just going to drag that drop, or if you're in any other program but this, you're just going to drag and drop. Now, that has the white background to it. Now, I can come up here and edit and just remove my background. But again, you're making a sticker if the white's not going to cut out on the scan and cut anyway. So that's how you're going to grab an image, right? Nice clean image, nice straight edges. If you're cutting with scissors, it doesn't really matter. Sheila just mentioned that some of the besties with the printables, Denise, Stacy, I think Tracy, Pam, everybody's got a printable of some sort out there. I did a collaboration with Denise, and we have another one coming up, I think, where she did a printable, and I printed them on magnets. Now, I don't know if you're a member of the Scan and Cut club out there, kind of raise your hand, say hello. And because the next Scan and Cut club that we're getting ready for, we are doing all about magnets. We're making sublimating, we're printing, we're cutting magnet sheets so you can do your own thing. So hopefully you guys, it just says check my internet. Hopefully everything's okay. All right, let's take a spin around. Here are my stickers. Now, what I want you to do, depending on your printer, mine goes shiny side down and it rolls through the printer like this. And that's how most printers are, but I'm not saying they're all like that. I take a piece of regular computer paper and I put an X on it and I hit print. And I know which way that, if it prints on the X or prints away from the X, I know which way it goes in my Scan and Cut. All right, let's check on it and see what's happening over there. All right, so before I eject the mat, the first thing I do, and you can, I call this kind of reverse weeding. You can lift this paper off. You can see, like if you do a lot of vinyl projects, we call this weeding, where it pulls out and it's just going to leave. Now you can see when I expanded that outside edge, it left a little pink in there. I don't mind it, but it's not going to want it, something I want. I'm just going to pull it off my mat. So here, how easy your Scan and Cut does stickers. It did a half cut, which means my little carrier sheet isn't damaged, or not that it matters, it's going to go in the garbage. You can completely cut this out if you were doing something, maybe you wanted to make stickers just for fun, let's scan this and see what it does. If you wanted to make stickers and then put them in the envelope, you know, every little kid, doggone it, loves stickers. So I'm just going to go home real quick. And if you're a Scan and Cut user out there, fill me in. Let me say hello. We want to scan, direct cut, use our Scan and Cut. We're going to hit scan. Now, what I did is dangerous because what I just tell you, let it dry really well. Well, I just wiped half of it off on my hand. So let it dry for about an hour before you start getting crazy. All right, here we go. Let's say, okay, that looks good. Uh-oh, not so good. So you could see my little gingerbread lady did not have enough solid contrast. Like because I picked a pink background, I would have picked probably a white background. It probably would have did okay. But we're going to ignore she's there and let a preview. I can come a little closer and get some of her out of there because I don't need to cut her all. And we're going to cut her into pieces is what we're going to do. We're just going to let it go and let her cut into pieces. I think I had transparent paper in there. I didn't even look. All right. So while that is doing that, let's talk about making our little projects. We got hello from Texas, Mississippi. You guys are all over the place. Where do you find the free stickers? I posted them in my guide. And I wish I knew what guide number I was. PJ will post the link to get the stickers. All right, so let's talk about toothpicks. The toothpicks. Look how stinking cute these are. Look at that. Guide 14, thank you, Pam. Pam is my seat buddy when we go to our retreats. We both have the same mind, right? So look how stinking cute that is. So you're going to run to the dollar store, $1.25 store, whatever it is these days. Get yourself some little toothpicks. And I think I'm going to do this on the overhead camera, even though the Scan and Cut's working. I'm going to kick it off. Kick it off working. I'm just going to push it back and let it run. The gingerbread girl is going to take a minute just because it is. So you grab your toothpick. Now, this says sheet 1 and sheet 2 because I did one sheet and I mirror imaged and printed the second sheet. So I knew when I put them back to back, they were going to be the same thing. I have a little weeding tool here that I just kind of pick up the sticker. And I'm going to put my toothpick on it and just kind of lay it down. And I'm going to go to my second page. Pick it up. And just kind of line it up there the best you can. And give it a little smash. Now you can do monograms. You can do wedding, baby showers. It just goes on and on. And if they were bigger, what about cupcake toppers? Jonica, well, excuse me. Jonica just finished making cinnamon rolls, which my family absolutely adores. Everything cinnamon roll. So I'm going to have to give them a try. But any kind of baked goods, right? Let's do a little hat. And the stickers are very sticky. And again, this is a throwaway item, so you don't have to use best printing. If you were making stickers that you really want to knock somebody's socks off, in your print settings, choose best quality. Look, it doesn't get any easier than that. So you have your mix and matches of several different kinds. And you can assign a family member or a guest one particular image, and that's their toothpicks to use for the whole time. just because, you know, cheese in our family doesn't last long, hors d'oeuvres don't last long. So just for fun, let's see how we did. Look at that. We've got a Santa hat. Let me show you what happened to the gingerbread lady. And I'm kind of glad it did happen to her because I'm not having enough contrast. She won't even pick up. She's done. She's finutzed. There's our gingerbread guy. These are so cute on envelopes, baked goods, you name it. It's the way to go. So we're just adding a little bit of details to some easy Christmas gifts. If you don't want to use tape when you wrap your packages, kind of wrapping packages is my thing. So you make it a $5 gift from me, but I spent $25 wrapping it. I'm that crazy person. So here's just a little envelope. And whether you put baked goods or gift cards, I always like to do a little something for the mailman, the garbage man, little girl next door who gets our mail while we're away. Just simple brown craft paper. And I don't know, they paid $8 for that sticker. I don't know if you've bought stickers lately, but they're going, oh, thank you. Keeping my time. I do have a stopwatch on just so I don't mess up. Okay, so let's take a look. So you have a box. Order some of Jonica's brownies or cupcakes. And I'm just doing a little overhand knot. If you think it bows, right? Tracy showed everybody how to make a simple bow. But once your baked good is in here, then just take your sticker. And I love this little deer face. Look at her. Right? So just take your bow. You can tie a little knot in it if you're not a bow person. Or better yet, just kind of cross your ribbons. Let me show you here. Doing everything one-handed. You can just crisscross your ribbons. Put down your sticker. And there you go. So your sticker can be your family, your family monogram. A wedding. What if it's a wedding gift? My gosh. You can, and if you don't have a scan and cut, I think it's Avery that makes the round stickers and different sticker shapes. Just run them through your printer, right? But this is all about those of you who have a scan and cut or a digital cutter, how life is good when you do things like this. So this is an envelope that I made on the scan and cut. There's some that are already built in. Yeah, Stephanie, I agree. Stickers are gone. Oof. Yeah, it's a lot. Stickers are a lot, right? So you get these little Santa ones, and these are perfect for the backs of envelopes to seal your envelopes. And these are just fun stickers, right? So you have those to print out. They're in the guides. I posted them in the comment because I was having so much technical issue today. I was so frazzled. And normally I'm not frazzled. So, what can I say? All right, so let's get to, so we did stickers, we did our toothpick holders, right? Oh, we still have a half hour to go. Woo! All right, let's see, is there any questions? I know PJ's out there. I think Stephanie's doing a great job with monitoring too. Anybody have a particular question? So someone asked earlier the difference between the Cricut, the scanning, black hands, the Cricut, the scan and cut, the Silhouette. Now, Caesar America now has the Romeo and Juliet. Janome had the Artistic Edge, which they're no longer manufacturing. Let's see. I'm sure there's more out there. There's some industrial cutters out there. But so the big difference is with Cricut and Silhouette, they have a program called Print and Cut, which means that you open up their program, arrange your designs, and then it prints these registration codes on it that the machine reads. Brother, because it owns scanning, faxing technology, printing technology, put that inside their cutting machine. So as you saw, I kind of read it in. I got to see it. It found the outlines. It did it for me. I didn't have to do any extra work. You don't have to have software if you have a scan and cut. And we have a deal on the 330 scan and cut, I think, the non-Disney one in the store at Amy So's. You don't have to have any software. There is free software called Canvas Workspace if you want to use it, right? So that's, and it, I do a lot of machine embroidery. I have that coming up. Sew along with Embroidery Garden. So make sure you go to Amy Sews and like and follow, or Amy Bachman Sew and Quilt and like and follow us for our social media. Everything this is all posted on YouTube as well, I think, so you can see. So let's see. Sheila wants snowman stickers. Talk to your girl Denise and get the printables done, and I'll make stickers. I'll show you how to make stickers from the snowman. Oh my gosh, the stuff these girls do is unbelievable, right? The talent in this group. All right, so this is kind of a quirky gift, but sometimes you have that person in your life that's very practical, especially if they're a new traveler, someone going to college, that's just stepping away from home. So we all know. How important it is. I'm that person when I travel that somebody says, does anybody have a Band-Aid? Does anybody have ointment? Does anybody have Advil? Does anybody have Tylenol? That's me. I'm your girl. I'm a walking pharmacy because, we do a lot of cruises. It's soandsocruise.com. We do a lot of cruises. Pre-COVID, you could buy anything you needed at the little gift shop in there, all the meds, tummy medicines. I'm just going to call them, right? You could buy them all. And cold medicines, but not anymore because they want you to go to medical to be tested for COVID before you get any of that. So I have a solution for you. All right. So let's see. We did have a question. Somebody said something about, can AI use a Cricut with the download? Not sure, Patty, what that question is leaning towards, but the PDF, I think you can open it up in your Design Space software, and then you would do your print and cut from there, if that's what you're asking me. Okay, so I'm a traveler. I have everything under the sun, but when you have one of these, it just says Friday night. Well, it's just all Friday. I guess I'm drugged up on Friday. But when you put stuff in here and you open it up and you're like, I don't know. Is that Imodium? What is that, right? These mystery pills. So solution solved. Here we go. You ready? How about we make some stickers and fix them? Let me hop over here. All right. Let's get this out the way. So here they are, right? I did screen captures and I gave you the most common ones. Now this is probably copyright. I'm probably going to jail for doing this. I don't know. So just don't share them. But what I did is I took and I measured. Everybody's box is going to be a little different, right? I took and measured and I'm like, 1 inch is perfect. So I brought them on the screen and made them just a little bit less than 1 inch. So you pick your favorites, right? And we're cruising, so we need some Dramamine. Can lift off the sticker. Oop, it's a little big for this one. There's my Dramamine. And you never know what other kind of tummy trouble you're going to have. Oh, you know what happened? I added a border to them. That's what happened. I just need to cut them down a little bit, but you guys are getting the idea. And we need some Pepto-Bismol because we're going to the buffet 10 times a day. These are really big. And then just in case all the flowers on board, we add our Benadryl. So if you made a complete set of these, right, and you put these in a pretty bag. Now, this also probably poses some sort of legal issue, right? some sort of legal issue and you passing out medications, something, right? But especially if it's a family member, somebody's going off to college, and you all know that these are like $15, $20, $20, 20. I mean, you can have $100 wrapped up in meds, and a lot of us have all those supplies. And then you put it in a pretty bag, maybe with some other travel bottles. And on the travel bottles, you put travel stickers. You've got one here. Let the sea set you free. But even if you get a clear little pouch, you can, yes, like this little pouch here. I'm going to stick this on here. You know, you get these clear little pouches at the $5 store, and then add your drug stuff. So when they go through TSA, they can see what is in there. So that would be so it would be great. You could put it for anything. And everybody knows I pack everything because I'm a worrywart. Sort of. I'm a worrywart, but I don't like to be sick or like, you're in a foreign country and you're trying to figure out what Benadryl's in 9 languages means. It makes it kind of hard. Now, Ed, my husband Ed, is post-heart transplant for 4 years. Thank you, Lord. So he travels with me and it's wonderful, but he has this arsenal of medicine that has to go with him. And then I've got my arsenal of over-the-counter stuff. So we're all good with that. Okay, so what else so let me show you how to do the screen capture again and how to search. So I gave you some basic ones, right, with that. So let's switch into my laptop and let's go back to Google. And all I did was Motrin label image. You have to ask what it is, and then there it is, right? So I'm just going to you can kind of scroll down. It'll scroll over. And if I was giving this as a gift, you might want to give them the whole bottle that you opened fresh. So they didn't think you like grabbed it out of the back of your medicine cabinet from 1985. And, so I'm doing Command Shift 4 on my MacBook. And you are going to do, that opened up Amazon. Well, you can open it up too, but you want to get a smaller image, but because if I snag this whole big image, what's going to happen is that it's going to be blurry. So let's get something smaller and grab that snipping tool from your Windows. Learn how to use it because it's awesome. Why is it not snipping? There we go. So I'm just going to go back to Canva because that's what I'm going to do. And I have them. I have them all uploaded here. Right. So I'm just going to grab this one and I'm going to make it, well, however your size of your lid is, right? I'm going to make it 1 inch. And I just kind of started stacking them. Same thing, make them about 1 inch square. And put them, and I just put as many as I could on here, and I hit print. No sound, lost signal. Okay. Anybody else out there not hear me? Is something going on? I'm online, right? Let me check internet. We're having very high heat today. And so I think that's the same problem. I mean, Pam's really hot down there, but we've had some heat lightning today and just people messing with everything. So once you get this all kind of lined up. You just hit print and save this file, right? Because I think this is a good gift you can use over and over again. And again, I would probably, whether you bought travel size pieces, so they had the original packing and then the paperwork and everything that goes with it, right? So that's just my only suggestion when you're going to do that as a gift. So with our scan and cut, it does so many things. So this is working with vinyl, right? So we cut tassels, we do sign vinyl, heat transfer vinyl. We do so much with our scan and cuts. And then this was Denise's printable that I did. And it is a magnetic sheet. Now, there's not too many things in our kitchen anymore that are magnetic, right? But your dishwasher is. I think even though it's stainless, yes, there's something stuck to my dishwasher. So you have your magnets, and let's see what else we have. Oh, this was last. So the boxes come every other month. You can just get the class. So if you have a Cricut, we have some Cricut people that join us and some other cutters that join us. I just talk a lot about how the scan and cut works. So we cut this fabric with the pin cushion, made a little quilt top. These are no-sew coasters. So you got the box and you got all these different quilt blocks to kind of lay around your house. My family still uses coasters or they'll die if they don't use one. I'm just grabbing up some of the things here. So these are cork. This is cork and felt. It cuts. See how intricate it cuts? It does a great job because it has a black blade for heavy things, a lighter weight blade. There's a vinyl blade. There's a rotary blade. There's so many options. But because the scan and cut is so automated, where it does a little plunge cut to fill the mat, it comes over onto your substrate, does a little plunge cut to see how thick that is, and it adjusts the pressure and everything. So this was a fall table runner. This will be coming up pretty soon. Look how pretty that is. And all those cuts are done with the scan and cut. So cutting fabric is one of my favorite things to do. This is one of our tea towel clubs. So our tea towel of the month, you get the fabric, the cut file, and doesn't matter, you get an SVG file, so it doesn't matter what cutter you own. It comes as traditional applique where you just stitch around it with your sewing machine. And also it comes with machine embroidery. So we do, and it's only $24.95 a month. We do a lot of machine embroidery, of course, here at the store because we sell them, right? We sell them. So I'm going to, whoops. There we go. So one of the classes we did that was super popular, I don't know if you're familiar with the word cartonnage, right? It's the art of covered boxes. So this makes a perfect gift box. So you just open up the ribbons and you open it up. And so we cut them with chipboard. We cut the fabric. We fused them in place. Jim, who's kind of my right hand at the boxes, designed the box. So there is so much you can do that's dimensional and not dimensional. We kind of do a little bit of everything. And we only we're only accepting members until the 15th of the month because it's a good thing to be overwhelmed, right? So it's sourcing all the product that has to go in there. This top and these bra straps, oh, but I had enough. So we do a lot of things with the scan and cut and a lot of things with the tea towels. And then if you're familiar with what a serger is, it seams overcast. You're sewing, it's kind of what makes your clothes look professional, right? So that we do a lot of. All right, let me just kind of review stickers here. We have Jen coming up soon from Acorn and Twig. Jen is a lovely person. she has like this kind aura about her, and her energy kind of offsets my crazy. So I love that about her. But she does these beautiful, and I did thousands as a child, but these are so updated. Her looms and her loops are to die for. I'm just saying, so much fun. So I want to show you one other thing. I cut out these stickers that are water resistant, which means I could probably rinse them underwater. But this is a sublimated. You could tell I like ocean things, right? This is a sublimated tumbler that we did here at this in the studio. But I goofed, right? I had it overlapped the wrong way, so now I got this white space, and yeah. So I did these stingrays, manta rays, whatever you want to call them. Just peeled them off. And I'm going to somewhat superimpose them. Now, I know this doesn't go in the dishwasher, but I love how these just pop off, right? That's one of my favorite things is that half cut. There we go. It kind of helps it a little bit. It'll be a little more usable for me. So like my OCD goes like, oh, it wasn't finished. But now I've got a cute tumbler. And if I forget it on the boat, then no harm, no foul. So let's review sticker papers. So matte sticker paper is going to be the most inexpensive, the easiest to find, right? So I put some in the Amazon store just so you know what brand I ordered. Okay. The next one is the transparent. These are clear stickers. So when these come off, they're like stained glass. You can see through them, right? And again, these are good, like window. I don't want to call them a cling because when they're on, right? So that don't mistake that from anything. But anything glass, the corner of a picture frame, if you're doing journaling, it's the great thing to kind of put over the words on your paper that you can add details to. And these are shiny stickers, right? So they have gloss to them. They're a gloss sticker. These have to dry, have to dry, have to dry. I don't know if you can see the black ink all over my hands. Yeah, they have to dry. And then they have holographic stickers. And I have some paper. Hold on just a second. I did not print anything on these because I didn't. So I don't know if you can see, like it's like a sparkly. And again, it's a little, it's transparent like the stained glass sticker was, but it has a sparkly undertone. So if you're a sparkle kind of person, then the holograph stickers are for you. I mean, there are thousands. There's a ton of different types of sticker paper, right? So there's if you even if you go to like the magnets that we're cutting next month, July, August, that we're cutting. Some have adhesive stickers that you can put your own stickers on it, or wallpaper or anything like that to cut out. The envelopes, they just add so much detail. And again, somebody's going to throw this away. When I go into the card shop and I pay $8 for a card and an envelope, I would rather give you something else that's worth $8. And so I do a lot of card making here. In fact, what time is it? It is 10 minutes. We can do it. We can do it. Let me squeeze, if I can find the right thing. Let me squeeze over here. And let's make an envelope real quick. I'll show you how easy they are to make. Just load my mat. Now, one of the things, my grandkids love stickers, even though they're older. Back to school, I give them a couple sheets of stickers that they can use in their lockers or whatever. If you have to remove a sticker, a hot hair dryer, like if you buy shoes and the sticker's on the bottom, which drives me crazy, heat gun or a hot hair dryer, warm up the sticker and it will peel right off. So let's go to patterns. Let's go here. There's tons and tons of stuff built in. Let's go to envelopes. I'm just going to pick a simple one. Pick a simple one. The size is already set. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to say, okay. I don't have to scan my background because I know it's going to fit on a whole sheet. I'm going to go to cut. But what I have to remember to do, and I never remember to do it, is turn off my half cut because I want it to cut all the way through. Make sure I'm stuck in my mat real good. I'm going to hit start. Oh, I guess you didn't see this. Great. That's okay. Now you can see it cut. I'm going to check for questions while my envelope's cutting. So the scan and cut, Joanne asked, which scan and cut am I using? The one I use every day is the 325. This one here is the 330D. It has Disney built into it. And so that's the one that we keep on the sales floor. So we sell both, right? So the Disney sells for $7.99. The non-Disney sells for $5.99. And we will ship them to you. And of course, mats and everything. And it's good. So I'm just kind of back checking. Oh, just back checking here. It looks like everybody's getting medicine in their stockings. At least the containers, right? Let them fill their own. But that's what we're doing. All right. So my envelope done. I'm going to clear this off. I grab my glue stick. Denise turned me on to these glue sticks. I'll show you what they look like. Come over here and get close-ups of everything. So what you're hearing now is that little ticking. It's doing perforated cuts. So it makes the envelope fold instantly. I don't have to worry about anything. Well, you guys, just don't forget to register for the giveaway, right? There's a nice giveaway. We're giving away a set of tea towels because I thought I was going to do something with tea towels. But I did tea towels last year. So at the last minute, I switched it up. But they're still beautiful Dunroven tea towels. Everybody put together a very nice prize. There we go. I don't care how many thousands of times I do that. That is still so satisfying. All right, so I'm going to take it off the mat. Eject my mat. Use my lid so you guys can see what's happening. So the perforation marks on there, I'm just going to fold in. This is just inexpensive cardstock. This is not solid core. This is just cardstock. I'm always in the clearance bin, like at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that where they store the things. So all I'm going to do is all right, so all I have to do is put a little bit of glue on here. This is Denise's favorite glue, the Crafty DIYer. Oh, switch my camera, Ed said. What happened? Well, there we go. Thanks, Ed. Jeez. I need to wear an earpiece. This is the glue stick, and I'm hooked on them, so I appreciate that. I'm going to fold it up. Fold this over, and of course, you would let it dry. Then you're going to take your little Bambi sticker. Oop. And there is your gift card envelope. Super simple, super easy, inexpensive, which we're all kind of looking. I think it's going to be kind of a weird Christmas this year, right? Like when gift giving time comes around, I think we're seeing a lot more homemade gifts. Simple way to pack your cupcakes, baked goods. I always send something over to the neighbors. This is that shiny sticker with the gingerbread guy. Again, the little envelope from the dollar store. Still your envelopes. And then my $25 toothpicks. Just remember, when you print one, you print another set mirror imaged. Okay. And it makes them bigger, enlarge them to 2 inches. And now you've got birthday, Halloween, Christmas cupcake toppers, very inexpensively, right? Because what do people do? They take them off, they throw them out, and you're done. So I hate buying things like that have to do with paper crafting, because first of all, I'm totally convinced I can make anything. So whether it costs $900 to make it or 9 cents to make it, that's kind of what I do. I can make that. You guys can make it too. And that's what it's all about when you watch all these amazing, talented ladies in our jingle and mingle. And so I hope you have this is a good kickoff to get your holiday crafting done. And it's a lot. Oh, I got 4 minutes. Anybody out there in part of my scan and cut box? Oh, Sharon bought a scan and cut. If you haven't used it, oh, that crushes my soul. Just make sure you take out the box. Your mats are super sticky. Don't put paper right on your mats because you won't get it back off. And the med sticker is good. So it's a DX model. Yeah. So I'm using the 230, which is the non-Disney. The 235 is Disney. So it has Disney built in, and you can purchase Disney for it. Just looking through my little questions here. All right, so we know we have Jen coming up. Don't forget to register for the giveaway. amysews.com. If you're interested in joining our scan and cut box, we have to the 15th. There's a discount. There's also a free video up there to learn how to cut fabric with your scan and cut. If you're a quilter, applicator, it's a great kind of class to get you all prepped for everything. Miss Pam just finished up, and I know she said she has her artwork is stunning, and it's at Hobby Lobby. One of these days, I'm going to buy an original Pam so I can hang it in my house. Everybody here is so talented. Jonica's dang bakery makes you hungry every time I watch it. Her bakery boxes are great corporate gifts, family gifts. He said everybody is so dang talented. We got Crafty Dio Iron, of course. We got Tracy, and sometimes these girls are just a little jealous because they are amazing. Okay, so I'm just double checking. Liz, you're welcome for all the information. Yes, it'll be in the replay inside Mingle and Mingle in the guides. In the guides is also the downloads for your PDF file. So you can download the stickers if you'd like. And again, if you don't have a cutter, use scissors. It's not a big deal. No crime in using your scissors. But anyhow, just be crafty, be creative. It's a wonderful way to kind of take your mind off everything. And I think now more than ever, people appreciate a gift that is made by hand and made for you. And I don't like the term homemade because it's handmade. And it's a whole lot different than, the thought and the time that go into it. And we have card makers here at the store. And then in our group that are the cards they make are unbelievable. Okay, so you're welcome for all the ideas. We're the free downloads. I think PJ is going to drop that in the link real quick. But if you go to the guides, I commented under the guide the link for the stickers and the downloads, right? And they're free. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Well, this has been fun. Once the tech works, I'm all good. It's the hard part. It's not the crafting part. It is the hard part. So when I am done, I'm going to log off here in a second. Make sure you refresh your Facebook browser so Jen pops up automatically. Enjoy her making the loops and the looms and the pot holders. It brings back such really good memories, but her stuff is so high quality, and it's really a great thing to do with your family. And if you're bored, it's great TV time if you are not a stitcher. So All right, everybody, have a terrific day because the more you know, the more you sow.
Oh, it's pretty hard also.